Who doesn't get tired of hearing the word trash? Raise your hand. Hi guys, welcome to my video. Now with me Stevanie. I'm from class 12, Science 2. This time in this video, I will discuss about trash. Must be familiar to our ears when we hear the word trash, right? Trash has become a classic problem for every country around the world. Almost all countries have problems dealing with landfills, the amount of which continues to increase every day. This problem is the main focus because it relates to environmental condition of a country. But this time I will discuss waste in Indonesia, namely in our own country. In our own country, waste is a never-ending problem. Even though the government and society have carried out many programs to clean up the environment, the environmental and waste problem in our country have not been resolved. Several factors cause environmental damage in Indonesia, namely, first, the low level of public awareness in maintaining clean lines. This can be seen from the amount of trash scattered because people are lazy to throw trash in its place. They prefer to throw trash in the river rather than in the trash that has been provided. As a result, the river becomes polluted and can cause flooding. Secondly, the lack of availability of landfills. Landfills are currently no longer able to accommodate the amount of waste that is there. In addition, the existence of these landfills often causes problems because many local residents demand to move the landfills from their area because of the disturbing odor. There are several types of waste ranging from organic waste and inorganic waste. Organic waste is waste that comes from the remains of living things that easily decompose naturally without human intervention to decompose. Example of organic waste: leftover fruits and vegetables, leftover tea or coffee, tree branches, dry wood, and leaves. Inorganic waste is waste that is no longer used and difficult to decompose. Inorganic waste buried in the ground and cause soil pollution. Example of inorganic waste: used plastic packaging, plastic bottles and straws, drink cans, and plastic bags. Plastic waste is one of the sources of environmental pollution in Indonesia because plastic is a type of waste that is the most difficult to decompose and at the same time pollutes the environment the most. Plastic is a versatile product, like flexible, moisture resistant, strong, relatively inexpensive too. Because of this convenience, the whole world is eager to produce more plastic products. However, without realizing the character of plastic, coupled with how to use it that is not environmentally friendly, it actually damages the environment. It is estimated that 500 million to 1 billion plastic waste is used by the world population in 1 year. This is about 1 million plastic bags every minute. To process it, it takes 12 million barrels of oil every year, and 14 million trees are cut down. Excessive consumption with plastic causes a large amount of plastic waste. Because it does not originate from biological components. Plastic is difficult to degrade or not biodegradable. It is estimated that it takes 100 to 500 years to completely decompose. Plastic bag waste can pollute land, water, and sea. To reduce plastic waste can be done by separating the remnants of plastic until the creation of new product. Recycled plastic will usually be transformed into plastic pellets, drink bottles, and new product in new forms. Recycling is a process of turning used materials into new materials with the aim of preventing waste that can actually be useful, reducing the use of new raw materials, reducing energy use, reducing pollution, land damage, and greenhouse gas emissions when compared to process of making new goods. Recycling is a solid waste management strategy consisting of sorting, collecting, processing, distributing, and manufacturing used product or materials and is the main component in modern waste management and the three part in the 3R waste hierarchy process, namely reuse, reduce, and recycle. To reduce plastic waste, most countries in the world have banned the use of certain plastic products. This is to reduce the feeling of desire with plastic products and replace them with products that are more environmentally friendly, such as using paper or cloth bags every time you shop, so that it can reduce the use of plastic in everyday life. Plastic waste can also be used as a creative craft business, which is very economical. Business is an activity by exerting energy or body to achieve a goal, while the craft is a designation for an object created by human art. A creative craft business is a series of activities to produce an object created by human art involving an idea. The economic value in question is that the object of the work has a high selling value in the market, not only interesting and just art, but can help humans in everyday life. Example of handicraft that can be made from plastic waste are handicraft from used bottles made into flower pots, bag from used plastic wrap, and handicraft from used straws. After learning about the processing and utilization of plastic waste, we ourselves from now on must be able to reduce plastic waste by processing it or using it in ways such as recycling, using environmentally friendly plastic, turning plastic waste into fuel, making plastic waste into handicraft economically creative. Recently, social media has been stirred up by a group of youths from Bandung, West Java, who share their videos on the TikTok application where they clean up street trash to the river. They are Pandawara. Semangat ya. Pandawara means 5 youths who bring good news. The Pandawara group consists of 5 youths from Bandung who are high school friends. Pandawara group members namely Rafli Pasya, Suprem Permana, Rifki Sadullah, Muhammad Iksan, and Gilang Rahma. The activities of the 5 youths receive positive response from netizens. They have been diligent in clean-up trash activities starting in August 2022 and continuing until now. In 2022, Pandawara Group has collected 27.066 kilograms of waste. This garbage clean-up action carried out by the Pandawara Group has been named TikTok Local Hero in the Year on TikTok 2022. The award was made because their content is very inspiring and has a positive impact on the surrounding environment. The Pandawara Group action really inspires many young people. Now, in some of the videos that I have seen, there are many young people who want to go directly to clean up the environment. We as the younger generation must be able to protect our environment together, because our environment is where we grow and develop. If our environment is dirty, then we will easily be infected with various kinds of dangerous virus. If our environment is clean, then we will also live healthy. Maybe it's still difficult to follow in the footsteps of the Pandawara who went straight into the river to clean up trash. So let's start from the small things. So from now on, let's keep the environment and ourselves clean. Always throw trash in its place. If you have not found a trash, can save it first, then later when you find a trash, can immediately throw it away. Besides throwing trash in its place, picking up trash is also our way of protecting the environment. Even though it's not our trash, there's nothing wrong if we pick it up and throw it in the trash. So much for me. Thank you. Bye bye.